Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, monsieur le président, un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, monsieur le président, à l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. Wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux. Des gens prennent le chemin de la Libye pour devenir des esclaves. Des gens prennent la route du désert pour entrer en Europe. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Sonia Touko. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux.
Hi, good day to the beautiful people of the Cameroon. Good day to the beautiful people of British Cameroon and the beautiful people of La République du Cameroon, the country that had its independence on the 1st of January 1960. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about how do we look for a solution for the Anglophone problem. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndiveli Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. The answer is very short. What are the panacea? What are the solutions to the Anglophone crisis? It's simple. Stop the annexation. Stop the integration. Stop the assimilation. Ladies and gentlemen, before you integrate something, you have to integrate, you have to know what you are integrating that thing to. Or you assimilate something, you have to know. We have to know. Do we know? I don't think we know that. So ladies and gentlemen, I know each time when I come and talk, I talk about annexation, assimilation, integration. Ladies and gentlemen, it's English. It's not Mungaka. It's not Mukwe. It's not Bulu language. So when I say something, I know what I am saying. British Cameroon have been annexed by France, and La République du Cameroon is a fact. And I will tell you why. Often, I like to repeat the basic or layman's definition of this term. What is annexation? That's taking control over a territory and incorporating it with another one. That's acquisition. Sometimes often by force. We had two states in the Cameroons, two countries. Two countries with their political authority, with their population and international boundary. Two countries, state. I studied in Guakele constitutional law later. That was one of our questions. Ask anybody who was in the early 90s in Guakele. Later, the definition of a country, authority, political authority, territory, and a population. That's a state. You don't need to be independent to be a country. So, British Cameroon have been annexed. And I have evidence. If you go on YouTube, you will see a video about the Vice President of Cameroon, John Gu Foncha of Federal Republic of Cameroon. You see a video. I met Pa Foncha in Foncha Street. So, Pa Foncha said, when we agreed to have a federation, when the two countries came together, the next day, Aijo sent gendarmes without any agreement. By force, they enter Southern Cameroon, British Cameroon. That's annexation. No historian, Nobody can change what Pa Foncha said. I met him personally, and he said the same thing. So that's annexation. It is English word. It's not Mukwe. It's not Mungaka. So open your dictionary. British Cameroon have been annexed. So that annexation must be stopped. The next thing again, you have to stop this integration. What is integration again? Integration is a society where different group of people participate actively while preserving their unique identity. Mark that word, preserving their unique identity. So Mr. Biya said in Paris, they try to integrate us, okay? You try to integrate us. You did not maintain the unique identity. Instead, you're forcing French inherited institution like ENAM from France, ENS from France, IRIC from France, Military Tribunal from France, Gendarmerie from France, France CFA from France, CEMAC from France. That's the problem. You are forcing it on us. You are not allowing us to preserve our unique identity. And the third point is what? Assimilation. It is not Mungaka. It is not Bulu language. It is not Mukwe. It is English. Assimilation is one-way process where the minority groups adopt the dominant culture. British Cameroon, they are the minority group, and they are forcing us to adopt the majority culture, which is French culture that inherited it from France. So, for those of you who don't read, people who say when Maitre Mola Alex Divelisinger is making a party political broadcast or protesting for the betterment of the life of our people, oh, he's radicalizing people. So when I go out with Gordon Brown, Tony Blair, and other politicians, the mayor of London, when we go and talk about our policies, we are radicalizing British people. Oh, my brothers and sisters, common sense is not common. Let common sense prevail. CNU rebranded CPDM have made some of you, no matter how you go to school, in the laws of the Cameroon, do you read the constitution of your country, the Cameroons? Do you read the penal code? I read them, I have copy here. These are them. I have them here. I read the penal code of Cameroon. So when I'm even talking, I'm talking in connection to the laws of the Cameroons. I have the constitution. I read them. So I don't come and do anything. That's although the laws in the Cameroon are immoral, but I still look at some good part of the laws. The government doesn't follow their laws. Okay, Mr. Biya, you have admitted, because I've looked at the definition of annexation, integration, assimilation is similar. So why are you not solving the problem? What is difficult to say the people of British Cameroon, I made this mistake. Okay, use your own institution. Let's use our own institution. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, even that word, federalism, will not solve the Anglophone problem. Ladies and gentlemen, after the recognition of the two countries that came together, we can talk about federalism. We can talk about decentralization. That's what? Transferring of power to all the ethnicities, all the tribes, because we have different customs and tradition. We have customary courts. I don't know if they are still there. So decentralization should go to the ethnicity, not on regions, because we are not regions. Ladies and gentlemen, that thing that somebody say, I'm a Southwesterner, I'm a Northwesterner. You cannot be Northwesterner, you cannot be Southwesterner. They are administrative unit, regions. You can be Bakwere, you can be Nyangi, you can be Bulu, but you cannot be a region. The United Kingdom has got 12 regions. United Kingdom have got Southwest, Northwest, Midlands, Southeast, Yorkshire. Scotland is a region. Northern Ireland is a region. Wales is a region. England have got 9 regions. England. Then the other 2 countries have got one region. So a Scottish man cannot say I'm a region. Or English man cannot say I'm a Southwesterner. An Englishman can say, I am English, that country, and which is their tribe. Same with a Scottish man. So somebody from Southwest can say, I'm a Bakwarian, I'm Nyangi, I'm Bafo, but you cannot say you're a Southwesterner because we are not equal. I understand some people, they are using this CPDM system. Oh, Northwest, they want to dominate Southwesterner. Inside Southwest, there are some people who want to dominate Bakwari people. So how do you solve this problem? You make laws. Because even inside our family, other people dominate people inside the same family. So you cannot say the way you stop people from dominating is by making laws. And that's why we are calling, after the recognition of the two countries that came together, that's why we are calling for ethnocultural democracy. All the tribes, ethnicity, they are going to be autonomous, because these things about region is a game and it's not fair. If you go to some region, the population is not up to how many percent or whatever, but they are a region. I want Bakwari people to have a region. There's nothing wrong with that. Inside that country, British Cameroon or La Republic of Cameroon, we need more regions. There's nothing wrong with regions. Regions are administrative units. So ladies and gentlemen, to come back, how do we solve this Anglophone crisis, ladies and gentlemen? The problem was created by the Aijo, Bia, and France. And some people are happy, they strive in it because there's no competition. Dull people can be promoted, dull people can become governors, dull people can become SDOs and GOs unelected, dull people can be ministers. In the Western democracy, you have to prove your point, you have to have that experience, you have to work hard before you become a member of parliament. The reason we are so confused in the Cameroon is because when you take members of parliament, they don't know their left and right. They receive only their salaries. They are the problem. If we had members of parliament who can speak on our behalf, who can talk on our behalf, I will not be talking here. I will not be doing this political broadcast every day, except for the fact that I'm a leader of British Cameroon National Party. You cannot be a member of party inside the Cameroon Constitution, La Republic Constitution. They say in their constitution that all members of parliament belong to the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, members of parliament represent different constituencies because people come from different places, different regions, different tribes. So these members of parliament go to their constituency, then they take things, different things, not the same. They go and debate it in the House of Parliament. That's their job. So they cannot belong to the whole nation, because if you ask how many members of parliament have traveled the whole nation, they don't know. So the essence of representative is to represent a particular area or tribe where you come from. That's the essence of it all over the world. So I don't know that one here, a constitution we say they represent the nation. They don't represent the nation. If you want to represent a nation, it's a minister. A minister represents the nation because you're there for the whole country. That's why I'm surprised in the Cameroons, most often they appoint minister that one comes from this tribe, one comes from this tribe. You put competent people there because they work for the whole nation. You don't put them based on tribes. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a calculated fact. And the problem we have as Anglophones, we like to force ourselves to lead when we don't have the knowledge, the ability, the judgment to lead. That's an Anglophone problem too. People who are competent, instead of you leaving them, let them go ahead and represent you. People who don't know their left or right, they don't have that ability. They always want to be in front. That's another issue that the Anglophone will have. When Britain, the United Kingdom, left the European Union, it was not because somebody was a prime minister who have to do everything. You look for lawyers who are experienced to be in front. You look for economists. You look for people who have that experience. But in the Cameroons, since 1954 until today, when I look at people who want to stand and lead for us Anglophones without any experience, that is why we have been annexed. That is why they integrated us. That is why they assimilate us. Because if you don't know, they say anything, you only agree. Then they give you vice president, prime minister, president of National Assembly. Foncha said it, the video is there on YouTube, that they were only there when they want to talk, they don't answer. They were only there, they were receiving their salary. It's there, the video is still there on YouTube. Foncha said it. Because you have to put people there. If Aijo want to talk, they say, no, Mr. Aijo, no, Mr. Bia. But we have those people the Tabetendo, Atanganji, Young Philomon. You name the rest. They are just there to eat their money. They don't care about their people. They don't care, all of them. If all of us were behaving like them, there will be no multipartism. There will be no Boya University. There will be no GCE board. There would even be the fake special statute or the fake decentralization. So these are the things. And the one question comes, why is it that countries like Great Britain or United Kingdom, why is it that they have never changed their name? 300 years ago, we have Great Britain, which is made up, Great Britain is made up of three countries, England, Scotland, and Wales. Then United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries. 4, when you include Northern Ireland in the 3. United Kingdom, now you have England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. That's United Kingdom. But Great Britain is 3 countries. And all those countries, from time immemorial, they still maintain their names. England have got a capital, which is London. Scotland have got a capital, which is Edinburgh. Wales have got a capital, which is Cardiff. Northern Ireland have got a capital, which is Belfast. Are they divided? Are they not still called United Kingdom? So why did you change Federal Republic of Cameroon or United Republic of Cameroon? Why did you change it? Oh, Cameroon was one before. How can a Portuguese slave plantation be a country? When the Germans they were there, it wasn't a country. When the Portuguese was there, it was not a country. When Britain came there, it was never a country. It became a country when we have a political authority, which was Dr. Endeli, House of Chief, a parliament, territory, and a population. It became a country. Same to La République became a country when La République had, Aijo as prime minister, territory, and a population. They became a country. So 2 countries later on decided to come together. And the 2 countries, to be a country, you don't need to be independent. We have United Kingdom. There are 4 countries in the United Kingdom. They are not independent. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. They are not independent. You don't need to be independent to be a country. You just need to have the characteristics of a country. So ladies and gentlemen, this party political broadcast is that the problem, whether the La République delay it as the one, we want equal status. We are not talking about federalism. We are not talking about decentralization. They have to recognize the 2 unique culture, inherited culture. Then we will give decentralization or federation to all the ethnicity. If we like, we have 1 million regions. It doesn't matter. Regions. You can have 1 million region. Region is administrative unit. Please stop calling yourself Southwest. Some people go to school, they don't even know, they don't read. Region is administrative unit. You cannot be a region. You can be your tribe or you can belong to a country. We have 2 countries, 2 states that came together. And you don't need to change it. 4 countries came together in the United Kingdom. The 4 countries are still there. They are still together. So ladies and gentlemen, nobody should fool you. They can delay it, but they will recognize us that 2 countries came together. Even if majority of the people of British Cameroon, if they decide that they want to stay united, whatever name, United Cameroons, but let that 2 countries be living side by side, the same like England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. And people who use a referendum to join you, they have a right, if the people give them that mandate, if they have majority MPs in the British Cameroon, one day they have a right to say, give us another referendum. Maybe they will still vote that they want to remain with La République. Why would not they fear? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lisinge. Have a great week. Thank you very much.
Tout Joseph, commissaire à Los Angeles. Comment pouvez-vous nommer un individu à un poste pendant 25 ans? 20 ans directeur de Vous vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos familles. Vous vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos amis. Vous vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Vous vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Et après, quand ils ont volé, c'est toi qui les as donné.